oh shit, my shit's going to be on blast. I'm not saying they have anything to hide. I'm just saying everything gets put on blast. Um, the other reason is producers got wind of this and you're still meddling, Teresa. I'm actually trying to offer real advice. Like, if you want the show back, I get that you want it back, but if you want any chance, which I don't even think there is, you're sitting down with these people and the meddling, it's not helping. Like, what was your plan to get Columbo to say yes, and then you have Barone on your side, and then go to producers and say, look, I have a tie to the cast. I have two people, and then they're going to bring you in, Teresa. It doesn't work that way. It just doesn't work that way. Really, from the bottom of my heart, it doesn't work that way, Teresa. You cannot cast the show. You are not a producer. So that's the real reason. It's not just that this woman pulled out and she did, and they really were going ahead. It's that Teresa still thinks it is 2 years later. She still thinks she's production. Oh my God, Teresa, stop. But that's what happened. Looney Louie sat down and they thought they would get this one to say yes. And then somehow that would get you on the show. It wouldn't have. Is RHOC going to have a pause upcoming? I think you're heading into real dangerous territory. Look, we've had one part of the reunion. Apparently, as the reunion plays out, and we see this a little bit already, the castmates and Andy and everyone says, we actually have some resolution. Now, I don't know how we're going to end with resolution with Gretchen and Tamra and the whole blogger and the way it ended. But Andy and the cast says, we do end with resolution, but we also end on a very shocking bang of a note, which Gina Kirschenheiter was out to watch what happens, whatever it was the other week, and she confirmed. So it sounds like we're ending with something, but we had Katie with the bloggers, and now we have the Tamara, and we already talked about what I think and who did what, but I just think New Jersey, the Orange County is close to this. Isn't it a double standard? I mean, it's a different production company, but if Jen Pedantry, I mean, we used her phone, if she's involved in leaking stuff to bloggers, Katie, Tamara, whoever it was, isn't that why basically Jennifer Aiden got reprimanded and got in trouble for leaking screeners to people? I mean, now we're saying Tamara leaked the whole season. So isn't that what put New Jersey on pause in part, was all this underhanded stuff? Be careful, RHOC. You're in danger of a pause. I actually don't think we're going to get a pause, believe it or not. I actually don't think we're going to get a pause. I think that it's ending on a bang. I think we might just go right into the new season. Kelly Dodd has spent the past, how long has Kelly Dodd been off the show? 10 years, 20 years? I don't know. But she's spent the past, whatever, decade saying she was fired because of political reasons. I completely disagree with that, personally. I think she is fired because she is unhinged and she's not on brand for a major network. It's hard, girl. I get it. You got to behave yourself and you have to smile. And it's hard to function in today's world, but you can't go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs on a main network. It doesn't work. So I guess, I mean, I don't know if it's exactly tit for tat, but I guess we're going to prove my point now because we have, Gretchen with all these tweets and anti-trans and anti-homophobic, and Gretchen says she didn't do it and blah, blah, blah. But the point is Gretchen going to be fired? Because I guess if she is fired, one could argue, maybe I'm wrong. I'm not Bethany Frankel. I'm not her. So I don't know everything. Bethany knows everything. I don't know everything. I mean, Bethany tells us every day how much she knows, right? I don't know everything. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Kelly Dodd, hi, it's me, David Yontef. You're a good friend. Maybe you're right. So let's just see what happens with Gretchen. I can't tell what's going to happen with Gretchen. I can't tell what's going to happen with Katie. I really can't. But I don't know. I have a weird, Katie to me, look, I think Katie should be back. I don't think it's fair what they did to her. It's just the season went on without you. Granted, the season of Potomac has gone on without Karen. And I mean, we're probably going to end with Cameron's back up and Andy loves Karen. I don't know. It's different. Karen's an OG. So I could see that the story has moved on without Katie. I don't know. Are we going to pick cameras back up and we're going to start right away filming like we do with Salt Lake? And now we're going to deal with the blogger. And did Tamara do it? I don't think there's going to be. Remember last season of RHOC? It was all about John Jansen and Shannon. And remember what I said all season, Alexis will not be back. People, oh my God, she's the whole show. And I said, the reason Alexis isn't going to be back, she didn't do anything wrong. But next season won't be about Shannon and Alexis. And it's just, we've done that. So I don't think next season is going to be about picking up the pieces from the blogger. I mean, remember when we fired Reality Von Teese? I mean, the whole next season wasn't about what she did. I mean, we move on. Every season does feel different. Remember, Puppygate, and then we had Munchausen's. I mean, every season feels different. So, unless you're RHONJ, and then we've had over a decade of Teresa versus Melissa, which is why the show is really, the pause is like, we're not coming back from the pause anytime soon. So I think RHOC is in danger of a pause. But I don't think it's going to be a pause. I actually think everyone should be back. I have a weird feeling. I don't know. Part of me could just see this is such a mess. Like, of course, Gretchen isn't back. And then part of me is like, other than this, she's given us good TV. I don't know. But I guess maybe if she gets fired, I don't know if that's the only reason, but it's probably a good reason. I guess, should I then go on air and officially owe Kelly Dodd an apology? Like, guys, I'm a big woman over here. I could easily apologize to anyone. I mean, when I'm wrong, I'm wrong. There's no ego here. So I don't know. We'll see. By the way, and I'd like Gretchen back. Let's be clear. I'd like everyone back just to see what happens. But I feel RHOC, I don't know. There is a lot of rumors that it is going to go on a pause. So I just don't feel it. I feel like they're somehow going to figure it out and bring it back. I guess I had more to say about that, but I guess in closing, yes, anyone that does want advice from BravoCon, you can book me for a consulting. I can give you. I've been to BravoCon more than once. It's there is a way to navigate it. It's a disaster of a. It's just a big experience. So if you don't have the VIP, I mean, I'll give you the quick. Oh, so book me because we can do a real 30 minutes and I can really help you, or an hour. But for everyone who does not want to book me, just know that you got to move fast. There will be, if you haven't looked at the schedule, you're gonna have like really hard conflicts. Do you get your picture with the Beverly Hills cast from 10 to 10:30 a.m., or do you go to a lecture with Shep and Craig and the boys from Southern Charm? It's a lot of the picture ops happen at the same time as the lectures. There's going to be competing lectures. If you don't have VIP and you want to have a good seat, you're going to try to run and get to the front. There's a lot going on. So just know that the weekend, you're going to miss out on stuff. You have to just look in the mirror and say, do not have FOMO, because you can't be two places at once. You could only do